Hi, my name is Alex Turner and I read The Essential 55 by Ron Clark. The book goes through 55 rules which Mr. Clark believes are essential for teaching children. To be honest, I didn't really like the book. Most of the rules had to do with respect and manners. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with expecting respect out of students, but I only counted and only 11 out of the 55 rules did not mention manners, respect, or anything else. That means that 44 did, and that's 80% of the book, and I just don't believe that those type of rules have as much to do with being truly educated as other type of rules that you might have for the students. And of this 80% of the book, subject matters get so specific as to include banning Doritos and proper phone etiquette, and there's actually A through Z part rule about the proper way to eat certain types of foods. I just feel like this is tedious and excessive, and any other word that means wasting my time. I feel like out of the 11 that did stick with me, that because they stuck out because they didn't have anything to do with somewhere about homework, and there were only 4 that really stuck out with me that I felt like I should take away from the book. And I just picked these because they actually didn't have to do with the manners and respect like the rest of them, like I said earlier. But this is because when I want to be a teacher, I expect my students to come in with an idea already set in their mind of what respect is, whether it be from the home or the elementary education or wherever it is society feels that they should be receiving these values, but not from high school. I don't want to be a babysitter, and I don't want to teach charm school. I want to help students form their own educated opinions and to be able to express these freely. And that's why these rules stuck out with me, because I feel like they relate to this philosophy. And rule number 4 was the first one I liked, and it states, during discussions, respect others' comments, opinions, and ideas. When possible, make statements like, I agree with John and I also feel that, or I disagree with Sarah, she made a good point, I feel that, or I think Vicar made an excellent observation and made me realize ... These are great examples of how student-led conversations are supposed to be, and I feel like this is where students express their opinions most freely, and they can generate off of what each other said and use it to spark their own ideas. And I remember when I was in high school, this was my favorite type of class, where the teacher actually allowed us to lead the conversations. And the next rule that stuck out with me was, Rule 49. Stand up for what you believe in. You shouldn't take no for an answer if your heart and mind are leading you in a direction that you feel strongly about. And I feel like, once again, every student should have their opinion on almost everything. They should learn to analyze their whole world, and their opinion should be educated. So I feel like if a student can back up why they feel a certain way, that they should never feel like they can't or wouldn't be able to back up their opinion. I feel like they should hold strong in their beliefs and always stick with it. And number 51 was the next rule that stuck out with me. It was, live so that you'll never have regrets. If there is something you want to do, do it. Never let fear, doubt, or other obstacles stand in your way. If there is something you want, fight for it with all your heart. If there is something you want to do, go for it, and don't stop till you make it happen. If there is something that you want to be, do whatever is necessary in order to live that dream. This rule not only basically restates what the last rule that I picked out said about being firm in your beliefs, but actually having the determination to believe that you have your goals for a reason and wanting to meet those goals if it takes everything that you have. And finally, I picked out Rule 54, and besides number 4, this is probably my favorite. It says, Carpe diem, you only live once today, so don't waste it. Life is made up of special moments, many of which happen when caution is thrown to the wind and people take action and seize the day. I also love this scene from the Dead Poets Society where Robin Williams explains Carpe diem, and I feel like true education comes from life experiences more than the classroom, and there's definitely a chance for these life experiences to vary when somebody is practicing this life philosophy. and I think variety is much better than somebody who sits there sheltered and reserved and is afraid to take chances. And these were the 4 that really stuck out with me. Again, I didn't really like the book, I'm sorry, but I did take these away from it, and I hope to use them in my teaching career. Thanks.